Ladies, young, old, in between, I don't give a shit. Help me overstand something. Thin the herd, reduce the birth of males. How did that become the strategy women are repeating as if it is intelligent? Because when I hear that, what it reveals is a pattern in thinking, a pattern of flattening nuance, a pattern of replicating an ineffective template. The exact same logic that produced the problem in the first place. Yeah, the frustration ain't came out of nowhere. Women been looking at the consequences of a culture built around male hierarchy, conquest, and competition. The outcomes are visible: violence, emotional immaturity, aggression rewarded as strength, brute force mistaken for intelligence, power consolidating upward while everything else destabilizes. That critique is valid, yet the response, reduce males, sends a very clear signal. It tells me the thinking never left the framework, because the dominance architecture always solves problems the same way. Decide who stays, decide who goes, decide who gets to exist, who gets diminished, and who reproduces. That is the operating logic of dominance. So when women repeat the idea of thin the herd, you're not challenging the architecture. You are stepping directly into a male-authored arena of hierarchy and elimination and calling it strategy. You can point to the failures of a male-dominated society. That analysis stands, yet imitation ain't transformation. So this is the part where you need to turn up the volume on your listening ears, because the issue ain't reducing males. The issue is understanding how culture actually shifts. Women shape the relational environment of society, whether we realize it or not. A lot of women don't like to hear that. A lot of women don't believe that. A lot of women ain't been taught that, yet it is still true. We teach people how we expect to be treated, what behavior gets access to, what behavior gets shut out. That is influence. So if the culture is imbalanced, the answer ain't elimination. The answer is restoring balance. And balance requires standards and accountability. Accountability for the standards we accept, accountability for the behavior we normalize, accountability for the environments we help create, and accountability with each other when we start clinging to the same dominance language, the same hierarchy framework, the same elimination logic we claim to reject. Because repeating dominance does not dismantle it. It reveals you never left the framework.